Hi friends, welcome to Good Life. Well, I'm sure you must be thinking what's different that we're going to showcase to you today. Well, you're in for a surprise because we have something really exclusive that's coming up in our 3 segments. Hi friends, welcome to our fashion segment. Well, festive season is on and everybody wants to wear something unique, something different, something very, very exquisite. Well, that's why we here at Good Life show you what's in this season, what's not, where to get the most fashionable attires right here across Cochin City. Well, the most famous international designer Carolina Herrera once mentioned that fashion is always a repetition of ideas, but it's always the way you put it together makes the difference. So friends, maybe the saris can be old styled, maybe your dress can be old, but it's always the way you put it across that actually make the style statement. Well friends, today to make that style statement and a difference in fashion, we have come to the store called as Actica right here at Panampalli Nagar. Well, they have some amazing collections of saris, salwars and kurtas, some of which will really suit your aesthetic sense. Well, the first collection that we have today, or we are showcasing today, is a beautiful blue sari which is done in tussar silk. And tussar silk, as you all know, is a very royal and majestic fabric. Well, tussar silk, nothing to say, nothing to add, because the word majestic just comes with the word silk. This particular collection of tussar silk is very unique because of its lightweight. It looks royal and majestic, but it's very easy to handle because of its lightweight. The border is silver and gold border, which is also called as the Bavanji border. So it's a beautiful collection of silk. The monotony is broken by using stripes in the blouse. Again, the blouse is made up of silk with stripes, which gives it a very enchanting look, or probably a very modish vibe to this particular attire. Well, nothing is complete without the apt makeup and the apt jewelry to go with it. So if you're wearing a sari or an attire which is as grand as this, then probably a nice pair of antique jhumkas would really complete the look. Apart from that, go a little nude on the makeup so that it gives you a lot of sophisticated and a classy look when you wear this particular collection. Well friends, if you want to pick up some beautiful tussar silk saris, then you know where to head. Well, let me show you what we have in store for you next. If you want to enhance your curves, then probably sari is the right choice, and I'm sure all the women out there would really agree with me. If you want to get the right touch of femininity and enhance your curves at the right time, then all you need to do is get into a sari or drape one of the most beautiful saris that you have. And if you are running out of choice, then probably this sari out here would help you. Well, this particular collection is made up of raw silk. Raw silk is again a beautiful fabric, something which is very royal and very rich. As you can see, it's a beautiful magenta raw silk sari which has beautiful border, that is silver and gold border, as you can see. And apart from that, in the pallu you can also see jute weaving towards the pallu that really breaks the monotony of this pink color sari, the magenta sari. Apart from that, another thing that really stands out in this particular collection would probably be the blouse. They have the striped blouse, again with a little bit of jute weaving as stripes. So again friends, the entire fuchsia pink or the magenta, the monotony is broken by the stripes which is given in the blouse. A very sophisticated look which can be worn by the young and old alike, something which is very, very stylish, and as you all know, silk saris never go out in vogue. And apart from this, You can also style this in a very different way. Like for example, if you want to do a beautiful hairstyle like an updo, it'll really get along very well. And also if you want to use a nice fuchsia pink lipstick along with this particular collection, then you can really complete the look and look really spectacular and fantastic with this collection. The third collection that we are going to showcase to you is something which is really quirky and really amazing. So just stay in tune. Here's the next collection coming for you. So friends, black is back, and you know that you can never go wrong with the color black. This classic hue can never go in vogue, and trust me on this, and I'm sure you'll agree with me. Well, this beautiful net kota sari which you can see over here is a beautiful collection right here at Attica with Ari work. They have the red and the orange Ari work which is given here at the chest and here at the pleats as well as on the pallu area. Because of this Ari work, the sari looks very grand and stylish, which has a little bit of modish vibe which adds to the class of this particular collection. A beautiful sari which you can be wearing for a nice evening function, and you will look absolutely spectacular, and you will be a head turner, or you will be called a diva if you are going to wear this particular collection. The blouse also comes in black with a slight border of the Ari work which is given as a thin lining around your sleeve, so that it really breaks the monotony of black. This particular collection, if you want to be the owner of this beautiful collection, all you need to do is head to the Attica store right here at Panambili Nagar. So friends, it's not just your dress, it's not just the makeup, it's always the skin which speaks volumes of how your inner self is. So let's go into the next segment. Well friends, in today's home decor segment, I have come to the place called Scavolini Kitchen right here at Panambili Nagar, who are in fact pioneers in modular kitchen, creating modular kitchen, and also creating a space called as the social kitchen. Well, for those of you who don't know what exactly is social kitchen, well, let me explain to you. This is actually a space where you can actually socialize and express your sense of style by creating an absolutely wonderful modular kitchen in your beautiful home. Well, the design that I'm going to showcase to you today here at the Scavolini Kitchen is called as the scenery. Yes, you heard it right. It's called as the scenery, which was designed by the designer called as King and Miranda. Well, it's an absolutely fantastic design which is done up in total white. If you ask me, I would say white is the most refreshing color of the spectrum. In fact, it evokes classy and sophistication as well. Well, you can see over here, these days everybody wants to have a home which is totally clutter free. So when you want a home, or when you want to own a home which is totally clutter free, then probably this modular kitchen would come in handy for you. One look at this and you would say, oh my god, this is so clutter free, and you have so much of storage capacity in this particular modular kitchen that is being shown over here. And this, as I mentioned to you before, is called as the scenery. Well, you can see over here there's a lot of storage capacity over here. There's so much of space. You have the hob and hood, which is a built-in hob and hood right over here, and just below that you have so much of storage capacity that you can probably keep all the bare essentials that is required for your cooking. And it's just not one. In fact, you have two drawers which again can be used in keeping a lot of other dishes, or probably the spoons and all that which is required for your frying, stirring, whatever, which is essential basically for your cooking. Well, you have another space over here, as you can see, again, which you can be utilized for keeping all the utensils that is required while cooking, and also whatever required. They have so much of space that you will really not feel that you are devoid of space. There is so much of storage. That's the best part about this particular kitchen. And apart from that, you have the countertop, as you can see, again done up in beautiful white. This material is called as the corian. The corian is basically nothing but a compressed form of plastic. Very, very beautiful, very elegant, very classy. And the best part about this is that you can do it up in any color of your choice. Probably if you want to custom make it in whatever color that you want, you name it and they have it. Well, as you can see, the palettes and the hues that is available over here, a wide range. You can choose from any of these depending on your choice and style, because I feel at the end of the day, you who is staying in this house, it's you who make this house a home. So basically every room, every kitchen should in fact express your style or express your personal style statement. The material that has been used or that has been gone to the making of this particular design is predominantly MDF, but it has a total PU finish, and that's why it looks so elegant and sophisticated. Well, again, if you look at the hob over here, they have a 5-burner gas hob, which is very, very convenient for cooking, because you can cook probably 2-3 dishes at the same time. And there is no question of in fact keeping any utensils outside or here, and in fact there is no question of not having space, because it's so spacious. And in fact the best part, as I mentioned to you before, is that the amount of storage that is given to this particular design. Well, if you can see over here, you can open this cabinet and there is so much of space over here, so much of space that you can literally stuff in so much of utensils, trust me, and you will absolutely love this space. It's just not this area that you can stuff in a lot of stuff. You also have this cabinet where you can also keep in a lot of your kitchen utensils or kitchenwares, and trust me, this is an absolute blessing in especially places like an apartment where there is a little bit of constriction of space. Because these days everybody looks in to live in an apartment because it's more safer, it's more economical. But the main problem that a lot of families face while residing in an apartment is that there is a lot of constriction of space. So modular kitchen really comes in handy because they have so much of space, they have so much of storage capacity, so you really don't feel that you are devoid of space. Each and every space in this particular design is utilized so very beautifully and so very perfectly. If you can see over here, even here they have a cabin where this entire space has been utilized so well that you can in fact keep besides everything right into this. Well, another added advantage of this particular design would be again the inbuilt refrigerator that you can see over here, and also the inbuilt freezer that they have down over here. Well, again, another added advantage would be the inbuilt microwave and the oven, as you can see, and also they have a lot of storage over here, if you see, with the tandem box. This is very, very convenient, and again a lot of space in this particular design, which is an added attraction, I would say. Well, they also come with a breakfast counter and also an inbuilt dishwasher over here, which again is very, very convenient to those people who have this particular design in their house. Another unique design of this particular scenery collection would be the sink, as you can see over here, which is very, very different and very stylish. This is called as the Smeg. In fact, this is an Italian brand, again, which is done up in stainless steel. Very stylish. You can look at one look at this and it looks very different, very stylish, very chic. And what I really like about this particular collection is that it's very, very contemporary, very modern, and very, very stylish. Again, just below the sink, if you see, you have an area which you can use, it's like the dustbin counter. You can just put whatever waste and just dump it into it. So friends, this particular collection is something which is very different, very unique, very stylish, and something which is not seen very regularly, which is something which is very, I would say, very unique and exquisite. It's time for me to end this particular segment of home decor. Over to the next segment. Hello friends, and welcome to our fifth segment. Well, in today's food segment, we have come to this theme restaurant called as the Hot Jungle Restaurant, which is right here next to the Oberon Mall. Well, we don't have too many theme-based restaurants in Cochin, so this makes it one of a kind. And what's the best part about this particular restaurant, apart from being theme-based, they keep upgrading their menus and they serve totally different kind of recipes, a totally multi-cuisine in nature. Well, to talk more about this particular restaurant and the recipes that's served over here, we have somebody who is very exclusive right here in the restaurant itself. He is Mr. Maheen here with us today. Hi Mr. Maheen, how are you doing?
I'm good.
So welcome and thank you for being a part of this show. So Mr. Maheen, before I begin this particular episode, let me ask you a few more details about this restaurant. Now I've come to know that this is a totally out and out multi-cuisine restaurant, but personally when people come into this restaurant, what kind of cuisine do they prefer to have?
Oh, especially our specialty is Turkish based item and Arabic.
Okay.
And we have one good chat center in our restaurant.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And North Indian, the traditional North Indian.
North Indian, right.
Yes.
Because, Mediterranean cuisine is really catching up these days. All these falafels and the grilled chicken and all the kiba, the kasba, everybody loves these because, and the best part about Mediterranean food or cuisine is that they have everything moderate in nature. They have the right amount of salads, they have the right amount of green veggies, and basically it's not too fattening, right? The Mediterranean cuisine, most of them is really not fattening. And I know a lot of friends who love a lot of hummus and a lot of falafels and all that. Yeah, it's totally yum to have. So from what I see, you're going to serve me a chaat.
Yeah, chaat.
So what chaat is this?
This one mirchi chaat, Jodhpuri mirchi chaat.
Jodhpuri mirchi chaat. So is there any particular reason why it's named Jodhpuri?
No, most of the Jodhpuri area, no? So they are preparing the North Indian chefs are putting there.
Right, yeah. See, I mean, as most of us know, the chaat has mainly evolved from the North Indian area, and probably that's the reason, they mostly North Indians love to have chaats, and we South Indians are just catching up with that because we are more famous for our, what do we generally have? Like, we don't have chaats, we are not very famous for chaats, right? So we are very famous for our idlis and dosas and all that.
And our curry bean.
And all our fish delicacies. So we have the chaats which has come all the way from the Jodhpur area, and we have specialized chefs and people who go into the making of this chaat. So right now I'm going to taste this Jodhpuri chaat, right? Okay. So let me have that. I can dip my hand into this, right? Because that's the particular way you eat chaats, you know. You really need to take it in your hand, totally into my mouth, right? It's more potato based, you know. A lot of aloo and a lot of tomato based, tomato, aloos, and it's totally yum. For those who love chaats, I think this is something which you really relish. What has totally gone into the stuffing of this?
And stuffing, we are putting the potatoes, and we have one yogurt sauce and tamarind sauce.
Probably because of the yogurt and tamarind, it has got that tangy taste to it. Okay, so
and this one sweet also.
Oh yeah, exactly. So it's a mixture of everything. Yeah. So personally, I'm not a great chaat fan, but this is something which is really delectable and something which you can have during the evening times, and you can answer your hunger pangs, and it'll settle down with these chaats. Okay, so now that's where my eyes have gone into. So I want to know what exactly that is.
This one cheese grated chicken.
The name sounds very different. It's Mediterranean, right? And it's called as
cheese grated chicken.
Cheese grated chicken. Okay, so as the name suggests, a lot of cheese, grated cheese, gone into the making.
Inside of spinach we have
spinach
and mint.
mint,
and chicken.
and chicken. Okay, so it's got high calories, like because it is cheese, obviously, but it is also got spinach and mint again, which adds to a lot of health benefits. It's always the way you eat it. Now, for example, it has got cheese. So now, if you really want to make this at home, and probably not with too many calories, then you can try this with probably a low-fat cheese, and that again would not be too fattening, right?
Yeah.
So okay, what is the right combination with this? What do you have with kupus or pita bread?
Or we can have with naan.
Naan, okay. Because mostly when you say Mediterranean cuisine or Arabic cuisine, people prefer to have it with pita bread or with kupus, right? Yeah, and I love pita bread because it's very soft in nature and it's very yum, you know. And if you really want to have the total feel of that Arabic cuisine, I think pita bread is the best thing to have, right? Okay, so grated cheese chicken is what I'm going to try out right now. Okay. That I think I can eat the whole thing. This is the best thing about Arabic cuisine. It's not that spicy at all, and probably the presence of cheese gives it a very creamy feel. Yeah, and it's totally amazing. And for those of you who has a palate and who has got the taste buds for Mediterranean cuisine, this is something you would love to have. So before I finish, I need to have the desserts.
Yes,
so what are you serving?
This one California Rainbow.
California Red.
Yes.
So what is the reason?
Adding this, adding the strawberry.
Okay.
And banana.
Okay.
And mango.
Mango. Okay. So banana, mango, and strawberry, right? Okay, so why have you named this as
the Californian guys like so many strawberries and everything, no?
Oh yeah, okay, now this is knowledge to me that the people from California love strawberries. Okay, I don't know. I didn't know that. Okay, so that's why they have named this California Delight.
Rainbow.
Right, California Delight.
Rainbow.
Rainbow,
yes.
Okay, California Rainbow. So okay friends, so this is California Rainbow that's served here at the Hot Jungle.
Yes.
And as our food and beverage director has said, people from California love strawberries, and probably that's the reason it's been
maybe the California Rainbow is like this.
Oh yeah? Okay. Okay, I don't quite agree to that. Anyways, so let me taste into this and tell you how exactly it tastes.
Mix it.
I should mix it?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, it's always good to mix the entire thing, then only you will get the taste, right? Yeah. Is there banana also added into this? So it has a lot of banana, predominantly banana and strawberry, and it's quite nice. I'll have one more sip. Very nice. I'm very happy that I've ended the meal with an amazing dessert like this. So friends, we've come to the end of this particular segment of food, and I hope you really enjoyed watching this segment. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. An absolute pleasure, and see you soon. Have lots of water, have lots of fruits, and enjoy life. And